Good morning and welcome. We're going to start our commencement ceremony in 5 minutes. Good morning again. We're really close to starting, so if you have your cell phones, make sure they're silenced, turned off, whichever you prefer. Just waiting for the cue that all cadets are staged. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the residential commencement of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, Class 2026-1. This marks our 34th ceremony with over 16 years of reclaiming the potential of these courageous young men and women. My name is Chief Hospital Corpsman Submarines, United States Navy retired, Steve Wood, Operations Officer of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, and I'm honored to be your host this morning. Please direct your attention to the rear of the auditorium as your cadets enter. Cadet Corporal July Ann LaFau will lead their cadence. Good morning. We have to adjust a little bit to make sure we have everybody seated, so give me a minute while I fix this, please. There we go. I think we're ready now. Slide down, gentlemen. Slide down. Seats small. Please stand as you are willing and able for the posting of the colors, our national anthem, the Pledge of Allegiance, and the invocation. I invite you to refer to your program for the names of our Cadet Color Guard. The national anthem is a recording from cycle 2023-2. Color Guard, post the colors.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there.
Cadet First Sergeant Alfredo Jimenez Almazan will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance and invocation.
My name is Cadet First Sergeant Alfredo Jimenez Almazan. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Present arms! I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Order, arms! I invite you to join me in the invocation as your respective faith follows. Dear Heavenly Father, as we all stand amongst each other, we want to thank you for all the great opportunities you gave us here at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, changing our lives for the better. God, recognize the people that mentored us here throughout the 6 months, such as Director Steinhuber, Deputy Director Kerwood, Commandant Acuna, Captain Wood, all the lieutenants, master sergeants, staff sergeants, teachers, case managers, and counselors. These people dealt with us every day, making us better people. For the people that we call on Sunday, God recognize them for giving us motivation and strength to keep on going with this program, and always giving it their 100% to enable us. All these people are always looking out for our safety and always looking after us. The cadets, when times were tough, we thank you, God, for listening to our prayers at nighttime, when we're on our bunks praying for strength, and recognize the strength we get to this program. Look out for us and care for us. As I speak, God, I pray for the families and the trip they took over here. As for some of them, their trip was long. Make sure they have beautiful upcoming days and give them the strength that they need when times are tough. Listen to their prayers, guide them in the right direction. Care for them in tough conditions, seek for them in critical conditions, and give us the daily faith we have in you. As the minute passes by and commencement comes closer to an ending, please give these beautiful families that are now reunited with their cadet a safe ride back home. In God's name we pray, amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. Once again, welcome. Good morning. Major General Welsh, Command Chief Master Sergeant Lawson, our colleagues from the Washington Military Department, especially Colonel Sid Wigg of the Civil Air Patrol, partner Jackie Johnson of the Travis Manion Foundation, longtime supporter the Honorable Patty Lent, and our Foundation Board officers, past and present, including our scholarship sponsors. Director Steinhilber, Principal Kopecki, distinguished guests, families, mentors, friends, and most importantly, cadets of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy. Thank you for joining us in the celebration of Class 2026-1's transition from the residential phase to the post-residential phase. I want to take a moment to reflect on what's before you in the bleachers. The youth we serve impress me. You see, each one of them at a young age looked around, took stock of themselves, and said, I'm going to do better. Then intentionally sought improvement through challenge and adversity. That takes true character. For showing up for the challenge, each of you that sits behind me have earned my utmost respect, and I'm proud to have the honor to know you. Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this celebration today. We have a tradition of inviting alumni graduates to speak, and today's graduate completed the residential portion of our program over 11 years ago in December of 2014. Mr. Andrew Burt, Case Manager Supervisor, will introduce our keynote speaker.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Andrew Burt. I've had the honor of working at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy in many different roles. As a cadre for 12 years, and as a member of the case management team for the last 3. One of the most inspiring parts of working at the Youth Challenge program is watching former cadets come back stronger, wiser, and ready to guide those who follow in their footsteps. Our guest speaker tonight wore the same uniform, followed the same schedule, and faced many of the same struggles our graduates overcame during this cycle. Their success reminds us that graduation is not the end of the journey, it is just the beginning. Please join me welcoming WYCA graduate Angela Garcia Salazar from Cycle 14-2.
Hello. Hello, class of 2026-1. You guys made it. Give yourselves one. Okay, cadets, your new life starts today. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm getting emotional. Your guys' life starts new today. These next steps you guys will take walking out will determine how you will be in the real world. For some of you, that could be getting a job or even just finishing school. But what truly matters is how you handle everything that gets thrown at you. It may be that you're gonna take it one day at a time like you did here at the academy for the past 22 weeks, or getting yourself up every day, making your own way to school, work, or whatever passion you are chasing. It will depend on you and your choices every single day. When I graduated my cycle here at the academy, and sitting exactly in the same spot you guys are today, I had that same feeling that you guys are feeling right now. That feeling deep inside, that is accomplishment. You guys should be proud of yourselves. Every cadet here could ask any one of the adults in front of you, moms, dads, siblings, even their cadre. Life has a way of throwing you for a spin and putting you on a path you would never expect. When I graduated the academy, I couldn't even begin to imagine what life had planned for me. Until this day, I still find myself surprised. I was struggling with maintaining my attendance at school and found myself not caring about my grades or anything at that point. I decided that maybe an alternative high school would be best for me. So I unenrolled myself and enrolled myself to the alternative high school and started. I was married at the age of 17, and I thought I had everything figured out in the world. Then life hit me like a bag of rocks. I found out that I was pregnant, and soon after that, I would be divorced by 19. Not the life I expected. What I had come to learn, though, is that one thing that will always remain true is that when you have a community and a bond that is shared, like the one you have come to gain and strengthen in each of our platoons, all those dreams and passions that we're all chasing become much easier to accomplish, much easier to realize, and much more rewarding. Like being able to be here today and talk with you guys, the opportunity itself is so rewarding. Getting to hear all your stories, then seeing all you guys walk the stage today is just amazing. I'm so proud to be an alumni Eagle. My own sister is here graduating today with you all. And to have seen her come this far and put so much effort in to get to this point, I can safely say that there is no one here more proud of her than I am. I love you, Juanita, and I will always be here for you. Just like Cadet Salazar, each and every one of you have someone in your life right now that is just as proud of you and loves you with every inch of their heart. Whether they are next to you at this moment, or in the crowd in front of you, or at home waiting for your return, you are not alone. You will not have to do this next part by yourself. They are here to help you and keep you on track to be the best citizens for your community. Remember that cadre and case managers are here for you. Don't hesitate to reach out to them. With all that being said, I just want to thank you for this opportunity and congratulate everyone here today. This is an amazing class, and you guys are on your way to do wonderful things in this world.
Thank you, Angela. We're honored you could join us today. It's now time to hear from our cadets. Our first cadet speaker was a little shy at first, but quickly broke out of his shell. He became so confident that 1.5 weeks into the acclimation phase, he thought it was we'll use the term, great idea to gather his friends and attempt to boycott the Bay at 9 o'clock at night. He quickly realized that the patience of the cadre cannot be matched or broken. He excelled in leadership at the academy. He was the first platoon leader for his platoon and the first company commander for the cycle. It's my honor to introduce to you Cadet Sergeant Robbie Porras, representing 1st Platoon Wolfpack and hailing from Tacoma.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cadet Porras. And first and foremost, I want to thank all of you in attendance for coming and supporting your cadets. And cadets, I want to thank you and congratulate you for making it through this 22-week journey of growth and change for the better. These last 6 months were not easy, yet each and every cadet fought for the change they wanted to see within themselves. There's a cadre sitting in this room, and he's in the 4th row of those bleachers over there. His name is Master Sergeant Garcia, a man I look up to, and he once said, if something is stressing you out, it's helping you grow. And although it's hard to see in the moment, it's true. The Washington Youth Challenge Academy taught me numerous skills that I'll use as I go through life. It's not just about the high school credits, but also bettering yourself and exploring who you want to be in this world. I speak for the majority when I say this program has saved our lives. I found the doors of the academy at a time in my life where I was at the end of my ropes. I was fighting the struggles of addiction, and I dropped out of school at 15. I was using drugs to cope with the chaos and destruction I had done to my life. The program didn't solve all my problems overnight. You have to put in the work and the effort. But I learned resilience and beneficial ways to deal with the obstacles that came across my path. I didn't give up when my comfort was disrupted. I learned to push through and see to the other side. I remember looking back at T-Bex and the Amazing Grace, and my team had struggles, and my team had victories. But I noticed that every single station awoke a talent in each of my teammates. It may sound cliche, but without every one of those cadets, we wouldn't have been able to complete all the stations as fast as we did. We didn't just work together, but we worked on individually taking a step back even when you thought you knew what was best, and taking a step forward when you were unsure of what was best. It is in those times that we need to have courage and trust in someone that isn't ourselves. One way I've learned to do so is remembering that our feelings and our perspectives are temporary, but our decisions are permanent. Each and every single cadet in this room completed a chapter of their life at the academy. The time now is going to pass by faster than ever. And on this day that you go home, ensure you leave the gates of the WYCA with a newfound confidence and desire to pursue life in a more beneficial and structured way. Lead and guide others to carry the hope that they do the same for others, someone who needs it just as much as you did. And remember, today is the beginning of a new day. You have been given this day to use it as you will. You can either waste it or use it for good. But what you do today is very important because you're exchanging a day of your life for it. So when tomorrow comes, this day will be gone forever. And in its place will be something that you left behind. So let that be something good. Thank you. Thank you. And again, congratulations to each and every cadet sitting in this room. You made it.
Commander, take seats. Our next cadet speaker, as described by his fellow cadets, is obsessed with physical training. It keeps him grounded. He always finds a way to motivate others when PT is tough and almost done. He is also described as being super good at a certain dance. But on a serious note, as a leader, he is consistently consistent. He has good follow-through on tasks and can forward plan to see what needs to be done. It's my honor to introduce Cadet Sergeant Styles Terrence Reynolds, representing 2nd Platoon Spartans and hailing from Yelm.
Good morning, company. Good morning, Hello, friends and family alike. Thank you all for gathering here today. My name is Styles Terrence Reynolds, and I'd like to start by saying I'm a National Guard Youth Challenge Cadet. I've proudly attended the Washington Youth Challenge Academy for 5.5 months now. I've been a squad leader, a platoon sergeant, and a platoon leader twice. So 4 times in leadership, but what is leadership? Leadership is influencing people by providing purpose, direction, and motivation while accomplishing the mission and improving the organization. An important area of leadership that I've personally grown in is matching my motivations with others to accomplish or reach a type of unity that we couldn't by ourselves. One goal of mine is to join the armed forces and become an officer one day with all the skills that I've learned here. A few special shout outs to our staff members, from the case managers, teachers, and cadre, all the way to the director herself. They have made this program what it is. They have helped us strive to become future leaders. They have provided an opportunity for growth in the academic setting and the intellectual testing zone. One quote from this place that I really love is from LTA, who's spoken to us on a rainy day during formation. He said, "The work isn't done when you graduate, it isn't done when you leave, and it isn't done in 10 years from now. You only stop when there's a tombstone 6 feet above your head." Every day a new challenge is presented. There's more work to be done, and obstacles spill into tomorrow. However, with every challenge and every obstacle that we come across in this life, an opportunity is presented. An opportunity to change and to improve the way we act. Every single time that we wake up, we have the chance to better ourselves in the job that we do. So from the minute we get out of bed to the minute we rest our heads, we should be asking ourselves, how do I improve from yesterday? We all know the answer to this question, believe it or not. If you want something in this life, whether it's work, personal growth, or relationships, you need to work hard, and you need a hard work ethic. You have to hit every new day with higher expectations and a positive attitude, because enthusiasm is the key to improvement. My point is, we have to behave in the right way, we have to be places at the right time, and we have to be the change that we want to see. While at the academy, we conducted ourselves according to an oath, basically, that we are people of integrity and will resolve to live our lives with honor. So I want the company to take a second and think back on the beginning, the 2-week acclimation phase. Sergeants, master sergeants, and LTs yelling at us, making us push for every mistake. Just think about it for a second. We subjected ourselves to those corrections. Whether on paper, whether just on paper or in our minds, we were in it to fulfill a commitment. So finally, I ask you this. Doesn't it slowly get easier? The pains in your feet go away. You can do more push-ups. Your physicality and your mentality improves over time. So this is my advice to you. View any difficult time as an opportunity for you to grow stronger. Truly, you will honor your motivations not by cutting corners, but by having integrity. And as you've seen, you turn out more disciplined in the end. So to the cadets of Cycle 26-1, this experience has truly been an honor. Thank you and goodbye.
Our final cadet speaker demonstrated herself as someone who mastered the art of being equal parts caring, hardworking, and impossible to forget. Her lieutenant said, if determination were a competition, she would win gold. Whether it was completing a task, helping others, or making sure I knew she missed me that day. She approached everything with 100% commitment and enthusiasm. It's my honor to present to you Cadet Corporal Evelette Karime Olmos, representing 3rd Platoon Eagles and hailing from Pasco.
Good morning, family and cadets. As I call for your attention, I want to say thank you for supporting all these cadets during our time here at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy. I'm Cadet Olmos, I'm 16 years old, and I'm from Pasco, Washington. All of us have made it through this challenge strong and didn't give up. We all have conquered difficult obstacles that we thought we couldn't. But we pushed forward with the help of other cadre, cadets, and staff, and have made it to graduation. We all have accomplished so much together. We experienced and have grown together for the better. Many of us, like myself, didn't know why we came here for, other than for credit retrieval or that we wanted to work on ourselves, but we didn't know what to actually work on. As time went on and the challenges and inspections got harder, I learned that the Washington Youth Challenge Academy made me work every single day to figure out what my why is and to work hard for it, which would make me think at night, what is my why? As months went by, along with numerous conversations with staff, I came to a realization that my why was improving myself every single day to help others in need, which is why I want to become an immigration lawyer or a mental health therapist. There were times where all of us would be tested on our old habits. The cadets and I, before we attended the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, would do the hard work by ourselves. But what we learned was that sometimes you have to put your pride aside and accept the help that is given. Throughout the amazing race, my class argued a lot due to the difficulty of the challenges. Some were giving up, but we knew better because we were taught better. We knew that we couldn't let one go down because that meant all of us would go down. We would always get told, you're only as strong as your weakest teammate, which would make more and more sense as the challenge got harder. We started using words of encouragement like, let's go, or you guys got this, encouraging the girls who felt like they couldn't keep on going. We used teamwork to get us through the tough parts during the amazing race, like carrying heavy amounts of water and creating a stretcher to transport a cadet to another location. But it wasn't always physical. We had to solve riddles and puzzles like memory games. We also had to look for Mr. Lundberg, but I still believe he was at home. TBICS had lots of up and downs with my class, but we all helped each other mentally and physically. And with each other's help and support, we came in second place. There were also moments when the Spartans would always be cheering on one another or laughing together, and Wolfpack playing foursquare, soccer, or basketball, or reading in the quad. But what I noticed was that during TBEX, the bonds between both 1st and 2nd platoon grew stronger. They danced together for the talent show and played soccer or football together outside. During the Travis Manion run, we had to complete 7 laps and 29 squats per lap. Once it was getting to the end, there were still some cadets that hadn't completed it. While the rest of us were waiting for the next instruction, we saw the cadets still running, and everyone started cheering on those cadets as they were making it back. We all had moments where we needed one another's support. Our first physical assessment here, the whole company did it together. I still remember when the Wolfpack and the Spartans would encourage us by saying, "Let's go, Eagles," or "You guys got this," while we were running. There were moments where I thought I couldn't endure all the running and exercise we had to do. But with the support I received, I pushed forward. During my time here, I cried a lot due to the stress, anxiety, or when I couldn't get a task done and I needed help. But the team that I could always count on to cheer me up, keep up my motivation, get the task done, and help my fears and problems come to an end was my platoon. We all couldn't have gotten here without the help of others. We created relationships with others that we will never forget, which is why I want to thank cadets Decoro, Abebe, Fregoso, Gotino, and Negrete for always being there for me and helping me push through this challenge. But I would also like to take a moment to thank cadre and staff for all the moments they helped me become who I am today. Thank you to Sergeant Kimple, Sergeant Higgins, Sergeant Rowe, Sergeant Inhofe, and my sergeant in particular, Sergeant Otis. Although there were days where I thought she just wanted to pick on me, in reality, she was making me a better version of myself. I would also want to say thank you for my Math Sergeant Andrews and Math Sergeant Miller, who came up with my nickname, Almost Cadet. I especially would like to say thank you to my LT Willis, who third platoon calls Big Papa! And LT Malcolm, who always looked like he wanted to kill me, but instead, he would kill me with his funny jokes and comments he would make. So as we cross the stage today, we will cross knowing we always tried our hardest and never gave up on ourselves or one another in order to achieve better for ourselves. I also want to acknowledge how much we all have grown as individuals and how we can take all that we have learned at the academy and push through and after the post-residential phase. We all have learned how to work as a team because we are stronger together than alone. Thank you again for this opportunity, and congratulations, Cycle 26-1, we made it.
Please enjoy this montage of who your cadets have grown into.
Yeah, you can be the greatest, you can be the best. You can be the King Kong banging on your chest.
You can beat the world, you can beat the war. You can talk to God, go banging on his door.
You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks.
You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate yourself and you go find yourself.
Standing in the Hall of Fame. Yeah. And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
Cause you burn with the burst flame.
Yeah.
And the world's gonna know your name.
Yeah.
And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame. You can go the distance, you can run the mile. You can walk straight through hell with a smile.
You could be the hero, you can get the gold. Breaking all the records they thought never could be broke.
Yeah, do it for your people, do it for your pride. Are you ever gonna know if you never even try?
Do it for your country, do it for your name. Cause there's gonna be a day when you're
Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name. Cause you burn with the burst flame. And the world's gonna know your name. And you'll be on the walls of the Hall of Fame.
Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion. Be a champion.
Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions, be truth seekers. Be students, be teachers, be politicians, be preachers. Yeah. Be believers, be leaders, be astronauts, be champions. Standing in the Hall of Fame. And the world's gonna know your name.
Chicago banging on the wall. You can throw your hands up, you can beat the clock. You can move a mountain, you can break rocks. You can be a master, don't wait for luck. Dedicate your time and your body for standing in the hall of fame.
I am not a stranger to the dark. Hide away, they say, 'cause we don't want your broken parts.
You can put your mind and do whatever you want to do. Just tell yourself that you're capable too. But don't do things that ain't even cool. And get rid of them no good friends that's enabling you. Making you feel like you won't be nothing. Your life crumbling, they talk mumbling. You gon' be something. You are glorious. We're no gangs but warriors. We well known, notorious. They can't stop you or block you or mock you. They mad cause you bad and they not you. You fall down but get up and skip and hop through. Kick down doors for others to walk through. You have a purpose to make you say, did I do that? Urkel. Now we calling reality virtual. This is who I am, this is me. Don't let them words hurt you.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flag, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me.
Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me. Another round of bullets hits my skin. Well, fire away, 'cause today I won't let the shame sink in.
We are bursting through the barricades and reaching for the sun. Yeah, that's what we've become.
I won't let them break me down to dust. I know that there's a place for us. Oh yeah, oh yeah. When the sharpest words wanna cut me down, I'm gonna send a flag, gonna drown them out. I am brave, I am bruised, I am who I'm meant to be. This is me. Look out, 'cause here I come. And I'm marching on to the beat I drum. I'm not scared to be seen. I make no apologies. This is me.
I'm alone, I never fit the mold. The word is so cold, hold it down on my own. I'm just trying to reach up to the sky, see the moon. I got confidence cause I'm the flies in the room. And I've been knocked down, but I always get up. I had some fake friends, had to go and switch up. Yeah, no pain, no strain, I ain't chasing all the fame. Cause I got more to gain and I'm just trying to make a change. I'm just doing me, I'm in my own lane. I fell down a few times, but I'm up again. Marching to another drum, see me crawl, see me run. When they thought that I was done, nah, here I come. I'm not weak, I get on my feet. No apologies, yeah, this is me.
And I know that I deserve your love.
There's nothing I'm not worth.
When the sharpest words wanna cut me down,
I'm gonna send a bird, gonna drown them out.
this is brave.
This is bruised. This is who I'm meant to be. This is me.
This is me.
Every Challenge Academy graduate has the benefit of a 501c3 foundation that funds a multitude of scholarship opportunities even years after cadets finish the program. Visit the Washington Youth Challenge Academy Foundation website to learn more about what they can do for you. And now, to announce this cycle's scholarship and award recipients, it's my honor to introduce our board treasurer. Morgan Barney is a vice president with J.P. Morgan Chase and has been part of the WYCA family for over 11 years, serving as a mentor for multiple cadets, a booster in support of our families, and on the foundation board.
Good morning. That's not going to do. Cadets, good morning. Good morning. Thank you. You're going to have to bear with me a little bit. I'm losing my voice, but I will try to be very articulate in what I say because this is important. On behalf of the Washington Youth Academy Foundation, it is my honor to be celebrating with you guys this class of 2026-1. Good morning, cadets, family, faculty, staff, supporters, distinguished guests. Today, we gather to recognize the important milestone of this hard work, perseverance, and dedication that brought each of you to this moment. The theme I want to touch on today is called Growing Together with Purpose. Growth is often measured by achievements and accomplishments, but at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, growth is measured by something more. It is reflected in the character, discipline, leadership, and sense of responsibility that each of you have developed in this time here. Whether in the classroom, on the quad, or through service to others, you have been challenged to become the best version of yourselves. Those lessons will continue to guide you long after graduation. But growth does not happen alone. Behind each graduate is a community of support. Family who encouraged you, faculty, staff, cadre who guided you, and fellow cadets who shared in your success and challenges. Each has played a role in helping you reach this day. That spirit of community is also at the heart of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy Foundation. It's our focus. The mission of the foundation is quite simple. We support the cadets in the academy programs. As a nonprofit run strictly by volunteers, all funds raised go back into programs at the academy and financial assistance to support these fine cadets. Retired military officers, community members, educators, boosters, mentors, and graduate parents serve on the board. Over the years, the foundation has awarded over $500,000 in scholarships. That's half a million dollars that have been provided in scholarships and financial assistance. Including scholarships and job training, the foundation has funded science, reading, and other classroom programs and equipment at the academy. Cell phones for the weekly calls home, the yearbooks that the cadets received this week, the cadet garden and greenhouse, and many other items and programs like that. Special clothing and job training equipment, even tools, boots, gloves for community service to community projects. Scholarships to graduates include supporting all trades and career pathways, even cosmetology, barber certifications, mechanics, nursing, and many other careers that are happening. Graduates, while continuing toward earning your high school diploma during your post-residential phase of the program, and even for years beyond, we want you to apply for financial assistance to help you with your continued success. As graduates and later as alumni, you are eligible for financial assistance at any time. The foundation is here to help you. If you have a dream, We will help you achieve it. Yesterday at the cadet luncheon, we provided scholarships, awards, and presented those to cadets in this class. I am honored today to announce the 2026 recipients with you here today. Cadets, as we call your names, please stand and remain standing while we recognize you. And family and audience, please hold your applause to the end if you can. The first scholarship is a $1,000 Leandro Hasso Scholarship for Leadership, supporting post-high school education and job training. It is awarded to the cadet that has demonstrated notable performance under difficult circumstances and merit recognition through overcoming learning challenges, exemplary consistency, and self-discipline. The outstanding cadet receiving the Leandro Hasso Scholarship is Cadet Sebastian Chance Billings from 1st Platoon. Go ahead. Bring it up. The $1,000 Major General Tim and Mary Lowenberg Scholarship Award for Excellence for postgraduate high school education and job training is awarded to the cadet of the class. This year, this award goes to Cadet Karen Michelle Vasquez from 3rd Platoon. The $1,500 Peterson Family Scholarship for Scholastic Achievement is awarded to the cadet with the highest scholarship achievement each cycle based on several factors, including grade point average. The Peterson Family Scholarship for Scholastic Achievement is awarded to Cadet Paula Patricio Coutinho from 3rd Platoon. The WYCA Foundation Legacy Scholarship. This scholarship is more than just a financial award. It is a tribute to those who have come before us, the dedicated foundation leaders and tireless volunteers whose service has shaped our foundation. Their unwavering commitment to fostering leadership and compassion has built a legacy that continues to inspire generations of cadets. Today, we carry that legacy forward by celebrating cadets who exemplify what it means to serve others. The following cadets, one from each platoon, have demonstrated an extraordinary commitment to uplifting their peers, fostering unity, and leading with integrity. In recognition of their dedicated service, each cadet will receive $250 investment in their continued mission to impact the lives of a way that is meaningful to them, whether it be through community outreach, mentorship, initiatives that strengthen the bonds of leadership. We trust that these funds will help support unwavering pursuit in making a difference. To all of our scholarship recipients, you represent the very best of this program. You remind us that leadership is not just about titles and ranks, but about everyday choices to uplift, include, and inspire. As you step to the next chapter of your journey, we encourage you to carry forward with the mission of the YWCA, to lead with compassion, serve with purpose, and remain steadfast in the belief and kindness that you have the power to change the world. From 1st Platoon Wolfpack, Cadet Gavin Denoon. From 2nd Platoon Spartans, Cadet Emmanuel Abraham. And from 3rd Platoon Eagles, Cadet Evolette Olmos. At the YWCA, cadets are given the opportunity to participate in service to community in several different ways. This service opportunity fosters a sense of belonging and improves the overall well-being of the community. 2026-1 is the first time this award will be granted. The Marie LMG Service to Community Scholarship is made possible through a generous donor that wishes to offer this opportunity with no public recognition. Truly an example of the core of this scholarship. This $150 scholarship is in memory of Marie LMG, whose passion was committing to over half of her life in the service of others and of animals alike. Marie donated time, energy, love, and money to cats and dogs who needed it at the most difficult times of their lives. Recipients of this award are selected based upon the consistent demonstration of improving and showing effort to get their work done, helping their platoon members, and showing a love of service to their community. They have shown consistent interest in the community service and have gone beyond the weekly service that the YWCA provides. One cadet from each platoon has been selected by staff and counselors based on this criteria. The recipient for the first time award of $150 of the Marie LMG Service to Community from 1st Platoon Wolfpack, Cadet Enrique Ramirez Mendoza. From 2nd Platoon Spartans, Cadet Ryan Mark Allen Thompson. And from 3rd Platoon Eagles, Cadet Lyric Sereta Vivao. We're glad that you're helping us celebrate these amazing cadets. Cadets, let's give them one. Thank you, and you may be seated. The scholarships awarded today represent more than just financial assistance. They represent the belief that the foundation has in your potential. They are an investment in your future and a positive impact that you will make on the community and the world around you. As you move forward, no matter what path you choose, remember that your success is not measured only by what you achieve, but how you use your talent, leadership, and values to serve one another. The Washington Youth Academy Foundation will continue to be your partner. We will provide continued support through financial support beyond what is awarded today. You can find applications on our website, wyafoundation.org. You'll have that in your packets as well, that when you are ready to achieve your next step, you will be able to reach out to us. Stay connected and reach out. You will find more information also on the Mentor Pro app and through your case managers and Facebook friends and family. I'm going to announce one more scholarship. Somebody has actually turned in an application. So Cadet Leslie Negrate has also been awarded a scholarship that she'll receive after she graduates. We'll be in touch. Okay. Family and friends, you can also find ways to volunteer and donate on our website. Again, wyafoundation.org. And through the Family and Friends Facebook page, you will find the page a link that goes to logo wear, which we're selling today. All of that money as a nonprofit goes back to scholarships and helping here at the Academy. You'll also find in your programs a QR code that you can follow. To our scholarship recipients, congratulations. You have earned this recognition through your commitment, hard work, and determination. We are proud to support you on that journey and excited to see what you accomplish next. To all of you, continue to lead, continue to serve, continue to be an example, continue to grow together with purpose. Congratulations, Class 2026-1. We are proud of you and wish you every success in the journey ahead. Give yourselves one. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Barney. It's my pleasure to introduce our case management coordinator. This time every year, her team is preparing for commencement with the rest of the staff, while providing post-residential support to over 500 graduates from our last 4 cycles. Please join me in welcoming Taylor Bristol.
I love this site. All right, cadets. First off, I would like to thank Cadet Porras, Cadet Reynolds, Cadet Olmos, and Cadet Garcia Salazar for sharing your wisdom with us. I love this venue, and I love being here, and I love this view too. But don't get it twisted, y'all. Every word I say up here is aimed at you, not them, even though I can't face you. Cadets, congratulations. No one knows better than you how hard the last 5.5 months have been. What you've already learned, what you have overcome, and what you have accomplished to get here to this stage today deserves to be celebrated. Let's hear it, y'all. As we move from the structure of the academy and back into real life, I invite you all to consider, who's got you? Who's got your back? Who can you turn to? Who's there to help you? Who cares enough about you to call you out, to hold you accountable, to help you navigate new situations? All right, cadets, I want to see your hands for these questions. Friends, family, staff, please play along. When I ask, who's got you? Okay, someone's had their coffee. I like that. When I ask, who's got you? Who thinks about their parents? Okay, no one out here is thinking of their parents. Good to know, except Miss Meyer. She's got, all right. Who's thinking about their family? A few more hands, okay. Their friends? Okay. What about your boyfriend, girlfriend, boo, husband, wife, partner, whatever you call your significant other? Okay. Anyone think about their boss? A couple of us. All right. How about a coworker? A teacher who recently added cadre to their list? Case manager? Okay, a few. Not so many Spartans. Noted. How about your platoon mates? Okay. Who thinks about their platoon mates when they think about who's got me? All right. Most of us think about the people that we go to when stuff is hitting the fan. And that makes sense. But what if we widen our view? Think about the things that you don't, or even the things you can't do by yourself. Who do you trust to line up your hair perfectly? Because let's be honest, it matters. Who can you go to make your nails look just the way you want? I heard that. Where can you go when you want fresh ink and you don't want to look jacked up for the rest of your life? Where do you head when you need that perfect outfit for an important event? And please let me know, because clearly I didn't go there. Who thinks I'm crazy for spending commencement talking about nail polish and tattoos? It's okay to raise your hand. She's got me. Here's why I'm doing this. Cadets, you are about to level up. You came to the academy with certain skills and tools and resources. You had a pattern. a familiar way to handle whatever life threw at you. And it worked. Wait, did it? Because we met you. When you level up in a game, you get new skills and tools and resources. And then you are presented with bigger challenges, more complex puzzles. In those games, we progress faster and easier if we use those new resources instead of stubbornly staying with what's familiar. So I challenge us all to expand our view of who's got you from who's got me when stuff gets crazy to who's got me for this particular situation. Who has the knowledge or the skills that would make it easier to finish school, to get the job I want, to navigate a tricky relationship? We sometimes think that we don't need help or that asking for anything makes us weak. But it's no different than being careful about who puts a tattoo needle against your arm. No one is impressed when our tattoos look like they've been put on by a toddler. It's not any cooler to shortchange our future because we don't automatically know how to apply for a scholarship. Talk to Morgan. And we don't bother asking for help. And I say we, because as adults, we struggle too. As a matter of fact, let's do an integrity check. Friends, family, staff, please raise your hand if you still struggle sometimes to admit that you need help and or you don't know everything. Especially if the person who might have the knowledge is someone that we don't necessarily like. Am I right? Cadets, our pride gets in our way too. But y'all have an advantage. I want you to look out there. Look at your friends and your family who are gathered here today. Think about the ones who couldn't make it. They got you. You have the WYCA. Look around at all those other ones wearing blue robes. They got you. All those staff out there, they got you. We've got cadres and counselors, we got health center and DFAC and teachers and admin staff. They all have got you. Cadets, you have an entire team. 10 case managers who are dedicated to helping you for the next 2 years and longer if you want. They've got you. And you, cadets, in doing the simple tasks that you've already agreed to do, staying in contact with us, being placed during post-res, you help provide the funding that let us do this again with a whole new crop of cadets. They're not even met you yet, but you've got them. Life is a cooperative deal, my friends. You can do this, and we've got you every step of the way. Thank you.
We're getting close. It's my pleasure to welcome the official party to the stage. The official party consists of the Adjutant General, Major General Jet Welsh, Command Chief Master Sergeant Alan Lawson, the Director of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, Amy Steinhilber, and the Washington Youth Challenge Academy Assistant Principal, Jim Kopecki. Counselor Melissa Faulkner will read the names of the cadets as we celebrate their completion of the residential phase.
Let the games begin. From the 1st Platoon Wolfpack, Cadet Commander Sebastian Chance Billings Wedston Batt. Adrian Reynaldo Acosta. Byron Barker. Tomasi Francis Caleb. Joshua Cervantes Valdovinos. Oscar Cortez Magno. Gabriel de la Cruz Espinosa. Gavin Neff Rourke. Johnny J. Domer. Henry Engel. Jordan King Estrada. Justin Lucrecio. Diego Guzmán Rodríguez. Ezra Michael Harding. Alfredo Jiménez Almazán. Benjamin Johns. Mason Leland Lemley. David Lopez. Jorge Martínez Arevalo. Eric Alberto Miranda Esquivel. Armando Olvera Jr. Logan Harlow Perry. Robbie Porras. Enrique Ramirez Mendoza. Lucendo Remick. Francisco Reyes Rodríguez. Carlos Rios. Giovanni Rojas Armenta. Zian Scott. Silas Suter. Jesse Johanny Talavera. Edgar Valdivia Gomez. Manuel Angel Valenzuela. Mauro Velasco. Juan Verduzco. Nicolás Villarreal. Cedric Eric Williams. From the 2nd Platoon Spartans, Emmanuel Abraham. Nathanael Aguirre Gonzalez. Edwin Dariel Alcala Zambrano. David Ayala. Jerry Barajas. Bogdan Maxim Basisti. Giovanni Chavez. Jason Lee Coleman. Gabriel Joaquin Perianco de la Paz. Matthew Esquivel Osegueda. Talon Aiden Field Barodin. Chehak Garvin. Aiden Isaiah Garza. Jorge Jesus Gonzalez Miranda. Elliot James Hanna. Eric Christopher John Molly Harvey. Chad Jr. Ikea. Ashton Gary Cahoon. Patrick James Johnson. Davion Kyrie Jones. Alexis Leva Sanchez. Cristian Maldonado Sosa. Eric Alejandro Mendez Garcia. Carlos Michel Sierra. Manuel Eusebio Morales Jr. Sonny James Nanez Jr. David Nava Gonzalez. Arturo Negrete. Emmanuel Porfirio Pineda. Christopher Ramirez Lopez. Abraham Ramirez Morales. Styles T. Reynolds. Kevin Roman Henshi. Jacob Wild Rosenblum. David Saldana. Wyatt Sanders. Jomaya Josei Santillan. Yanni Silva Faustino. Ekjot Singh. Finian Sweeney. Ryan Thompson. Casey Jackson Topher. Finnegan John Trask. Miguel Ángel Valdovinos Montaño. Ángel Gabriel Villalón. Anthony I. Vinton. Cody Wagoneer. Alexander Santoyo Zavala. From the 3rd Platoon Eagles, Hewitt Abebe. Ana Paula Alvarado Estrada. Ineida Alvarez Ramirez. Adriana Barbosa Lopez Juarez. Jocelyn Avalos. Marie Blake Baez. Jocelyn Gitzel Calvillo Linares. Destiny Coleman. Angie Corona Santos. Paula Cotino. Paula María Cruz Ordaz. Jacqueline Viviana Hernández de los Santos. Maya Dakota. Kimura Lene de Jesus Richardson. Isabel Jane Marie Bacon Flores. Delilah Fregoso Ramirez. Bella Yiribeth Hernandez Gallardo. Jocelyn Gonzaga. Alize Grimaldo. Cristal Juarez Rocha. Julibel Carrasco. Rihanna Jewel Langenbelang. Brianna Lily Charlotte Ledford. Julianne Vaifo Lefau. Kirsten Ann Cassandra C. Ligno. Anita Arelis Martinez Madrigal. Sofía Farias Madril Valeria. Adaani Sarai Mendez Lopez. Chrisanne Minich. Aneris Ortega. Leslie Virre Negrete. Evelet Karime Olmos. Carla Mackenzie Quirarte Sanchez. Arose Simon Tukya. Jacqueline Celeste Santos Ramos. Kalasia Nevea Marie Stallings Fox. Kira Janae Stevens. Rachel Sweetamoy. Juanita Teresa Torres Salazar. Temukisa Lasinga Motia Tuifao Filippo. Karen Vasquez Michel. Michaela Unique Montejano Villalobos. Lyric Sarita Faustina Vival. and Jacqueline Charmaine Wood.
Good afternoon. I'm Jim Kopecki, and I'm privileged to be the assistant principal at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy. I'd like to welcome all the friends, family members, and special guests who are here to witness the success of these cadets today. Cadets, you have all reached the end of the residential portion of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, and you've begun your post-residential portion today. It is important that you remember that you are still in the program. You are still cadets, and we still expect excellence in all that you do. It's been said before, but it's worth saying again. Can we get a round of applause for all these cadets again? I also want to take a quick moment to acknowledge the faculty, the cadre, the staff at Washington Youth Challenge Academy. The growth the cadets experienced is a direct result of their influence, their motivation, and their problem solving. Let's take a moment to recognize the staff of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, please. The theme for commencement this cycle is growing together with purpose. So I want to take a minute and lean into that last word. You know, the way I look at things, that word purpose is doing an awful lot of lifting in those sentences. Right? Because cadets and the rest of us always grow and evolve. It's just the way living things work in our universe. And we're always in community. Everything we do affects someone else, and the actions of others always affect us regardless of what we desire or what we intend. Growing together, that part is done. That's going to happen. The with purpose part, not so much. See, to further complicate things, cadets, no one can tell you your purpose. That's something you need to discover. Your leaders, your friends, your family cannot give that to you. Only you can do that. And that's going to be your primary job as a human being for the next 80 years or so. And you're going to have to work at this. It's not going to come easy. Some humans spend their entire life looking for their purpose, and they find nothing. That's not going to happen to you. You have just spent the last 22 weeks immersed in an environment designed to increase your skills, to increase your focus, and to develop your understanding of who you are and who you are going to become. You will find your purpose. And you will find other humans whose purposes align with yours. Pay attention to those people. They're your support, and you can support them. Those are your people. Be mindful of them. So I want to challenge you as you move out of here to continue growing together and to find your purpose, and then go change the world. So over the past 22 weeks, you've shown up, you've met challenges with determination and resilience, you've endured suffering with bearing and grace. And as you return to your homes and communities, I ask that you bring your determination, bring your bearing, bring your resilience and your grace with you. I ask that you continue to rise to meet challenges and that you be a source of support for others. That's right, you do. Cadets, traditionally when graduates turn their tassels, it's a symbol of academic completion and the end to a portion of their academic career. For you, this is not the end. This is the beginning. You'll be leaving the residentiary program at the Washington Youth Challenge Academy. However, you are still cadets, and you will still do hard things, and you will still be supported. Cadets, prepare to turn your tassels. Cadets, turn your tassels. Congratulations, cadets. Thank you for the honor of working with you. I now have the honor of introducing the director of the Washington Youth Challenge Academy, Amy Steinhill.
These cadets came together for Challenge in January, some of them behind in their high school credits, some of them completely dropped out of high school, and the rest of them at risk of dropping out. And since then, together they have earned a total of 984 high school credits, an average of 7.6 credits each. This doesn't even include the 65 cadets who took the Avant assessment and earned an additional average 2.4 credits for their foreign language requirements, 21 of them earning the Washington Seal of Biliteracy once they return to their home high schools and get their diploma. Once these 129 cadets joined forces, their paths converged upon a singular purpose: to become better versions of themselves. That includes fitness, too. To become better versions, they pushed each other to an average 11 more sit-ups, 18 more push-ups, and their mile run is 3 minutes and 56 seconds faster than when they first arrived. They contributed more than 7,100 hours of service to the community, and this is a value of $305,577. You heard from our cadets how this united work, this growing together with a purpose, made them able to accomplish so much more than when they tried to accomplish some of those goals on their own. They worked together with purpose, forging bonds that are stronger than normal friendships, both because they learned to value the same things, but also because they shared in a struggle, in a loss. What do I mean by that? I invite all of you to remember that with growth comes growing pains. So think back to a time just on the edge of becoming the adult that you are today, a time when you realized that you were becoming someone with responsibilities and burdens that you didn't have when you were a child. There's some grieving, some sadness that comes with the recognition that our childhood is behind us. And I'm going to bore you with a poem, as you know. I think that Robert Frost captured this perfectly in his poem, Nothing Gold Can Stay. It goes like this: nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. The early leaf is a flower, but only so an hour, and then leaf subsides to leaf. So Eden sank in grief, so dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay. The poem uses the image of a garden and compares growing up to the seasons, almost lamenting the passing of our golden youth into adulthood. Class 21-6 has done some serious growing up together over the course of these last few months, but they aren't finished. None of us are. Still, the words that we heard from our cadets today, they teach us to actually disagree with Mr. Frost's poem. It reminds us that hope arises anew from the fallen leaves of the past, and cadets showed us that finishing something and beginning another doesn't mean that we lose our compassion and our desire to give back and pay it forward. Growing out of our shyness can mean that we embrace our ability to lead others. We can still embrace our silliness when we know how to switch on when it's time to be serious. And we can trade stubbornness of our youth to become award-winning people of determination. Cadets, working, sweating, crying, and cheering together, you taught us that honoring our golden childhood years means that we're only shedding leaves temporarily. We're only grieving Eden temporarily. And yes, we're saying goodbye to the dawn while anticipating a new day that is our shared purpose. Parents, they're still far from perfect, as we all are. However, this group of highly trained and goal-oriented cadets needs you to be a part of their team, working with them to keep them accountable and continue the momentum that they started while here. Because none of us, right, are done growing up. Community partners, educators, and regional advocates, we all share in a unified purpose in the continued success and well-being of these graduates today. So I invite you to use your outreach, or our outreach, in case management teams as a hub to guide future graduates or cadets to our mission and to coach these cadets as their mentors, connecting them to opportunities in education, employment, and leadership. And cadets, as you continue this work in your neighborhoods and schools, remember what you taught us, that we are stronger when we work together. Stay linked and connected to your case management team. Use the tools we provided you, your self-discipline, your time management, living into your values, and yes, Mentor Pro, to stay connected and to reach out to others. You leveled up because you had the benefit of 129 other diverse individuals and a team of role models and mentors to learn from and lean on. And this is not only how you grew up, but you grew toward a better future for your families, your communities, and your nation. Class 21-6, I leave you with a different ending to Mr. Frost's poem in honor of what you've taught us. Spinning, the world still turns as each horizon learns. The leaves, our past that perish, still feed the roots that we cherish. They grow as one anew, with work for us to do. The garden grows again, and we again begin. It's now my honor and privilege to introduce our Commandant for your final words.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is a privilege to impact young people's lives the way we do, and to the entire WYCA staff, parents, community partners, thank you for your unwavering dedication and support. And cadets, like Ms. Bristol said, I'm speaking to you, even though I'm facing them. The many weeks you spent here prepared you well for what lies ahead. Every challenge you overcame, every safe failure, every win has boosted your confidence. You've transformed yourselves into highly disciplined individuals who have the power to be self-reliant and self-correcting. Make a commitment to use your skills to do good things. You join the 4,215 cadets who sit where you sit now. And like you, they looked forward to their post-residential phase with eager anticipation, and many of them encountered challenges they hadn't planned for. The same thing may happen to you. Do not be afraid. Don't be afraid. Have faith that you're strong enough to handle any challenge that comes your way. Prepare, plan, learn. Pursue excellence in all you do. Stay connected to your WICA family and fulfill your commitment to the post-residential phase by remaining committed to your educational goals and by staying in regular contact with your case managers. We're so proud of what you've accomplished. Congratulations. So parents and family members, upon dismissal, this gym will be open for approximately 60 minutes. You'll find your cadets to take pictures, but you're going to make your way out that door, the door the cadets came in. To my right, your left. My cadre are there. They will guide the way, and your cadets know where to go. And the cadet out processing will require them to turn in their caps and gowns. They get to keep their academic award cords and tassels. We're going to pass several stations, medications. We're going to have you sign custody exchange forms and get your cadets grad packs, and then finally pick up cadets gear. Do need to make sure you have your ID with you. So once again, thank you, ladies and gentlemen.